Alrighty, g'day guys, welcome to another game of Legend TD on LIHL. It's a very nice roll. Here is fine. Yeah, here is fine. Alright, what else have we got? Got a good landlubber roll. Got rat ice, nice. Nice. Rat ice OP. And we've got another landlubber roll, Chaz Sentry. These are pretty good rolls. Yeah, these rolls are pretty good. I don't mind if we go warrior. I think it's okay. Not the best on 2. Has he got on 2? He's probably got on 2. Doesn't really bother me. Red is a call up by Elo, so let him take over if he wants. I have zero interest in it, so. Right, gonna go ahead and mix with engineer, so I want 1 gold. Because we're not that great on 2, yeah? We're not that great on 2. I think it's very unlikely that they send 2. It's very unlikely that they send 2. And just do double tier 1.
Job's done.
I like double tier 1 because they're behind the disciple, which means it's like quite a bit worse. But we're going for the mix, so upgrading both of these next level. And then second disciple on 5. Come on, I'm fine with 3. I think 3 makes sense. Like, we definitely want to send with these rolls, so. Okay, they do send here, so I get a bit punished for being greedy. And not taking the 1 gold from the militia. As long as I don't get too unlucky, I'm still doing like mostly fine here. Yeah, not too unlucky, so mostly fine. Okay, pretty solid. Or no. Send? Probably. Probably send. Sure as shit not muggle, so. Get the blood hawk in and we'll see what I get for an ad. Could have done lumberjack, but with sending here I want to send as much as possible. Get a really nice ad. Do want to upgrade an engineer, so I'm just playing with this. Just I need to cancel it one more time, I think. So if I do get enough gold to take it all the way through, it'll be most of the way. Anyway, I'm not going to send a spirit because I think I'll get a whelp. Yeah, not quite.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, we're gonna build a ranger. Is that fine?
Job's done.
No, we really should do it
One show the eyes.
right at the back. The reason we're gonna build the ranger, I don't need it
Job's done.
here, but I don't want to leak 4 to no send,
Out with it.
which this with the 2 engineers can at times.
Prepared. Out with it.
So we're just gonna play it nice and safe. That ranger should mean I never leak 4.
More gold is required.
The engineers on 4 will walk in front of the disciple, and because generally we don't have good like overbuild, I wouldn't think. Basically, yeah, generally our overbuild isn't that good, so I don't really want to give free scout. And when I say like I don't really want to give free scout, I really don't want to give free scout.
More lumber is required.
Yeah, 2 lanes leaking, 3 lanes leaking,
More lumber
3 damage blood orcs, so hopefully there's no mid
is
down.
required.
That Polar gets like 30 gold. 20 gold. That blood orc beats. Alright. A lot of money for the Polar, but not bad overall. It's the whoop. This is a heal if they don't up, which is nice. You think they're resend 4? I mean, I'm not building for it anyway, right? So maybe it's not a heal. Is that a regen up? I just saw that? I think so. Yeah, I'm not building. Yeah, a couple of ups. Okay, cool. So it was indeed a heal if they didn't upgrade any. Can we reset? Not really. I guess he's gonna go for a Dwarf King on 5. Yeah, I think there's no other reason he's banking gold here, right? Does he hold 4? Don't know.
I am prepared.
Anyway, so I'm on 265 gold. Need 15 gold to push 7-2 and get a disciple. It's a bit rough. Okay, not going for Dwarf King on 5, never mind. Engineer's behaving perfectly, so I wouldn't have needed this ranger. This would have held. Sometimes they just run straight in front. With this like I'd do it. The send is huge.
Out with it. I am prepared.
I mean, we don't need to see the spell. If we send, we get fucked with immolation, but like, we kinda get fucked if we don't send anyway, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Out with it.
Yeah.
I bid it. It has begun.
Displacement, I think.
I am prepared. Out with it.
Job's done.
I am prepared.
This is pretty bad being 7-1. But I would have had to wait a reasonable amount for 6-2. I should have just done that bloody militia on level 2, hey? Oh well. Oh well. Okay, this end. 1 fast regen. You don't want to go too hard on the regen. I think 1 regen made sense. I'm not so sure that more makes sense. Anyway, I don't know what we do now, because like we have Thornmail, and do we have to like play level 7 with Thornmail? Fuck. Feels like shit. Can't really 6 into the polar lane, and if we're going to, we burned way too much lumber on King Ups if we really wanted to think about 6. Saving the heal is pretty nice. I don't know, still fun. This still feels pretty bad, I think.
More gold is required.
Alright, just gonna push. Do I want another ranger? Not really. Do I want an engineer? Not really. Okay, well, we have to 7. We fall way too far behind if we don't.
Research complete.
My bidding. My bidding.
More gold is required. More gold is required. More gold is required. More gold is required. More gold is required.
Try and get straight into 7-5, I think. Just not worry about 8 too much. Our roll's pretty good. The spot's potentially pretty good. I don't know, I still like the sound of 5-7-5. Yeah, Engineer's pretty good on 6, so they help out a lot here. Alex kinda sucks. Alex sucks a lot.
Research complete.
I can't go 7-5.
I am prepared. Out with
Like I actually just can't send anything if I do, so can't go 7-5.
enlightenment.
Okay.
On your mark.
Someone call me the doctor.
Out with it.
What am I building?
Enlightenment.
I think I can try and stay away from
On you.
I am prepared. My bidding.
more disciples. Get a melee because it's pretty good on 8. Since it has more range than the disciples, it'll just finish off grapes. They skip into Thornmail. Didn't expect that. Well, I'm glad I'm not 7-5. That being said, we're gonna king like a decent amount anyway. Should really be going regen like ASAP.
More lumber is required.
So we would rather not lose this here.
I am prepared.
I don't think he's eating that much. Maybe he's eating that much. Maybe we're sweet. Get like 20 crepes. It's way more than I thought. No, I should be sweet then. Okay. Magnetor Rider. Good news is 4 heals, the bad news is we're kind of aggressively behind in value. So presume, well, Stomp as well. Okay. Interesting they didn't 7. But I mean, we suck 10, so it definitely makes some sense. Yeah, that was plenty of regen. I just didn't think Dio was actually killing many creeps. There's like 10 HP Dwarf King, but got like 2 attacks off. Like 2 of the spells off, which is pretty good. Basically have to keep kinging because we suck on 10.
More lumber is required.
I am prepared.
Research complete.
One shall be the wiser. That's it.
Not my favourite
Job's done.
build to have here.
Job's done. Job's done.
I would have liked to be able to get a steamroller in the back in this spot here, but didn't quite fit the gold because they skipped. So it's their fault. But yeah, this will do like well enough on 8. Again, ranges melee, I'm just sitting behind. I'm not going for damage 10, I'm just building them because they're units that stay behind the disciples and finish off the low HP creeps. Quite nice synergy with the disciples actually. So things like Zeus, Ranger, really nice to have on the range levels with Disciple. You can say build them like that for the damage share, which I think was pretty apparent there. And I'm leaking 2 creeps. Don't think melee is quite strong enough. Crit. Melee is quite strong enough. Excellent. And then I'm gonna hit one of these creeps probably, because yeah. Hope no one wanted that gold.
Research complete.
Thy bidding.
Alright. Slave, Wendigo, Wolverine, Alpha Male, and Magnetor, Rider, Exarch.
Thy bidding.
Like Spawn, maybe? Do I even want 7-6? I don't know. I think I want 7-6. It's like both teams are 4 heals, but does that make 7-5 better? Then like I can clear in the mid game and we have 4 heals? Yeah, fuck it, let's just stay 7-5. What's the worst that happens? Because they're not good 17 either, right? No, and they have lanes that like.
Out with it.
Yeah, let's just stay and see what happens. I mean, my spot is good. Like, I'm fairly strong this game, so let's just stay. Like, buff Steamroller with a couple of the warriors I've got. I think it's quite nice. Spawn Wolf. Just completely aim to fuck over yellow.
I stand ready.
Ready to work.
Is Slave and Wendigo.
Ready to work.
No, that's fine. Yeah, Slave and Wendigo, so should really... Or Slave, Wendigo, Wolverine. So should really hate
Ready to work.
Spawn Wolf. It's like alright against Pink. Because Ride is short range enough to be in range. The AoE from the spawn and the
My bidding.
what from the wolf? The thing from the wolf.
Out with it.
Let's say. Alright. Yeah, I'll get the up tree. I'm not gonna spam ranges. It's not what I'm trying to do with my 7-5. Do I want a small tree? I guess small tree and captain, and that's full build. Sure. I mean, I think it makes sense to full build. I can go like Alright. Do I have a mouse? I do. Kind of.
My brothers.
Oh. That was weird. Anyway, small tree and captain.
I am prepared.
Upgrade complete.
It has begun.
Ready to work. Job's done. Job's done. Ready to work. Ready to work.
Yeah, I'm not worrying about blocker because I'm not really trying to
Ready to work.
do anything impressive on 10. Like, sometimes I'll kill a boss, and then it's like, cool, but I have 3 disciples, so, 10 is not my focus.
Ready to
Staying
work.
7-5 because I think it makes sense to be 7-5 for the mid game.
Out with it.
Because value income, I'm pretty strong. Most likely not killing a boss first Punch Panda, but that's fine. I kill all the ads, I'll do like a bit of damage to this boss. Half HP, it's not bad. Boop is mid. Nice job, Boop. Bit more than half HP, I guess. Did some good damage as well. He's stuck, unfortunately. You know what? We're like 9 bosses, but none of the crap, so he's not going to split. So he'll actually get 2 kills. Yeah, this leak speed is perfect because 2 sort of middling HP bosses coming. Like 9 bosses as well, maximum of 9 bosses. Yeah, he's mid anyway, despite Sen like being very clearly aimed at countering him. It's like 7 bosses. But at least they break and don't really get any feed in mid, so it's not a disaster. Need king for sure. He gets 2 bosses, which is really nice. And this is like enough with Thornmail. Okay, my kicker heal. I guess that's about as good as we can ask for. So, because like, he has Dark Priest, so he can be good in the mid game, but I think the spot is just better. Like value income. It's -1. Do I want to do a commander? I think they've got just Leakers, right? Probably won't worry about it. Pretty sure they got at least 1 lane that's pushed up and is leaking.
Research complete.
Yeah, 2 lanes. Okay. Given what we know of those 2 lanes, they probably don't want a 15 game.
Job's done.
Because both of their, like, quote-unquote strong lanes don't have much push here. And then both of them pretty bad 15. Magnetor with Riders, and then, like, melee spam. Both pretty bad 15, so they probably want 14, which means my 7-5 is better because I'm actually pretty good on 14. There's Talk on green mixed with melee, so it's not scary. It's Dragonhawk with Parasite on pink, which is like a little bit scary, but at least you got a lot of dead value. It doesn't have that much income to go Dragonhawks. Nice arena win. That's like 2 troll champions and 1 unupgraded troll champion.
I bid you. Out with it. I bidding.
1, 2, what was the third one? Yeah, 3. Wee, that's potentially suiciding. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we die 14. So I'm pretty sure we can just 15 in peace. I don't think we need that big a send to kill them. They're pretty bad. 15. He's got Hawk, but it's hell of a lot of dead value. And he's like basically full dead value. And I really don't see us dying 14 through 4 heals. Like pretty acceptable value on all the lanes. There's like a pretty comfortable 15 if they leak and 16 if they don't. Rum's pretty good 16, but Stomp 3 heals, I don't know, I think the other lane's probably like enough. Maybe not, 3 tox kills a lot. Oh really, there's just no like 11. Okay, well. I mean, I just build steamrollers. I think I go in line with the tree? No, probably go still along here. I might not mid 16 and 17 with this.
I am prepared.
Job's done.
Just go like 7 steamrollers and then like 3 or 4 mutants. It's probably enough. I'm on free roll as well. Pretty sure if they don't like I'm holding 17. Like I don't think we're that scared of 16. He's got Hydra with some Oriole, which is pretty good. He's got Dark Brace, which are actually decent 16 because they're relatively adept at killing the Sens. These guys with the spell are actually not too bad 16. And then obviously just Steamroller with speed is solid. Then we have 4 heals and Thornmail. Like maybe we should be scared of 16? I'm not too sure. I guess we'll see if they like 12 or not. Okay, they do like 12. So is that just 15 is back on the menu? It's the top lane leaking. I guess Magnetor. Well, they have 3 Magnetors as well. That's why they held 11. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. Talk on pink, so no more Hawk.
Enlighten me, enlighten me. I bidding.
Still kind of scary though.
I am prepared. Enlighten me. I bidding.
Research complete.
I am prepared.
Okay.
Out with it. Out
Try
with
not to be too passive aggressive, come on.
it. That's a good one. I am prepared.
Alright. Yeah, not too sure what to build at the moment. Happy to sort of slowly build steamrollers. they keep leaking, I will use the free roll. With no leak 11, I'm really not scared of 14, like, at all. So it's just a matter of my building for like 15 or 16, 17. If they leak here, I think I'd probably drop and reroll. I'm not actually convinced that they die 15. Easiest thing would be that they don't leak. Okay, let's go ahead and keep this roll then.
No one shall be the wiser. It has begun. For my brothers, enlighten me. Out
Job's
with it.
done.
I am prepared.
Job's done.
Still have the free reroll, but not feeling overly pressured to use it at the moment. Wow. That is a properly shit reroll. Damn. This is not really a single good unit, is there? Well, that's better. That's still pretty bad for 16, but there's some usable stuff there. I don't know, we could send. Like, we have enough wood to send if there's like here. I'm just not convinced that it's very sensible. You think this like bites them into sending? It might. I don't think we die. I mean, you're the boss. I would probably skip, but like, do we die 16? I don't know. It's kinda hard. It's kinda hard.
My brothers.
Let's get to fighting.
I am
Definitely gonna full build here.
bidding.
Juice because it's 50 wood? Question mark?
Complete.
This is probably juice because it's 50 wood. We'll wait till late in the round just in case we decide to late call that we send. Oh, but we won't do that because double kraken. Like, we don't have the cooldown for double kraken even if we have the lumber.
Is there trouble?
So yeah, no need for that.
Enlighten me.
Show us a target.
I am prepared.
Okay, so they're like probably 16, right? I'd be surprised if they're like here though. I don't know, I would skip. It's pretty risky, but I kinda like skip here.
It has begun. That's a given.
Job's done. I cannot summon there. Job's done. Research complete. Upgrade complete.
Primed and ready!
Upgrade complete.
Out with it.
Primed and ready!
I am prepared. That's a given.
care for a cocktail?
I bidding. Enlighten me.
Just grab another tree. I'm pretty sure it's a full build here, so
I am prepared.
I got one more mid and then I can get ship with spare gold. Yep, there's this end. Demon 1 Kraken on me. Demon 1 Kraken. Demon Firelord 1 Kraken. Demon Firelord 1 Kraken. Okay, so the non-Firelord lanes basically have to hold, so that's me and unfortunately red. Just because he has lower value, I think it might have been better if he got Firelord. But we'll see. So I was saying that I wasn't too bad 16. We'll see if that ends up being a lie. Looks like it might have been a lie. Okay, you know how I said that the Firelord lanes are the ones that are supposed to leak? It's... Oh, okay. I mean, it's not like I did badly, I suppose.
Out with it.
I'm not too upset with how I did here.
I am prepared.
I guess we're just 20, because I have 2 lanes stock. Feels pretty safe. We're like pretty good 20.
Our allies
I don't know, maybe pretty good is an overstatement, but we're not bad 20. It's probably a pretty comfortable 20. Maybe the Wolverine lane goes mid. I'm just gonna chill on 7-7. Use my 50 reroll.
Out with it. No one shall be the wiser.
research complete. Job done.
I am prepared.
It's a pretty bad roll.
I bidding.
It's alright. I don't think I need a really good roll. To be fair, it is Hellraiser and Mana.
I am prepared.
In all seriousness, I'll drop down a few medicine men. Because if they survive 20, there's like some chance this goes 31. I don't think they survive 20 though. It's quite a large send. Guess we're not great 20, but Boop's gonna reroll. Diolo's pretty good with the Hydras.
I bidding.
They have a militia. That might have made the difference on 16. Maybe. I mean, we only have 4 heals, and militia is pretty strong. I don't think they'll live 20. I don't think we need legs for it either. Maybe I should split 19 though. I should probably split 19. Which means no build here. I'm not great at splitting. Should try it though. Nice, the nulls for anti-20, I like it. Time Stealer. Time Stealer is good. It's probably actually pretty good to keep the nulls if you get a Time Stealer, silly as that sounds. But yeah, if they, you know, they hit the turtle, if they poison the turtle, that's pretty strong.
Brothers.
Yeah, this seems like a very comfortable 20. It's talk line, low value. Potentially pretty good 20. What was yellow building? Did we ever see that? I don't think we ever saw that. Because there was Lake on 12 and that was it, right? Or Lake on 12 from them. Lake on us from the 14. No, I haven't talked about if we're sending 20, but like 21 is just aggressively stupid. So I'm just going to assume we're not doing that.
Job's done.
Let me go ahead and get like force vectors.
That's a given.
You brought me back.
Job's done. Job's done.
None shall be the wiser. For my brothers, I am prepared.
My units enough, give my melee units enough time to actually walk up. Probably gonna end up going... No, I'm gonna upgrade steamrollers. Terrible in 20, but I've decided that 20 is not my responsibility. Okay, I mean, good enough, right? What? What? Yeah.
I pledge my loyalty.
We have enough wood to go Firelord, and yeah, someone sent Firelord, which means go Firelord.
Ready to work.
Okay, am I leaking here? Yes. Excellent. It's a good split. Actually a pretty good lake as well. Really not that many crepes.
Ready to work.
Yeah, the issue with waiting till 24 is that
Ready to work.
we probably, or there's a reasonable chance we lose the race 24 because they have significantly higher income than us because we didn't send since 10.
Ready to
They
work.
sent 16 and got the income from that. So we could lose the race just based on having lower value, even though we had a bigger send. We're also at risk of undercut 20, 21, 22.
What must I
They just send those levels, like, are we actually safe? Again, with very low value. And the answer is like, maybe. Maybe we're safe, but maybe we're not. So basically, I think 20 we don't look. Like, I think 20 just wins. It's a very big send.
Ready to work. Upgrade complete.
From what we know of their lanes, they have a reasonable number of bad units. Like 2 lanes on Tok.
More lumber.
Obviously not great.
Ready to
Has like
work.
maximum 2 griffins, probably only 1. A lot of melee, even though like it's not bad. 20.
More lumber is
I
required.
don't know. Basically, I think they have a really, really difficult time surviving a fucking big send.
Ready to
And
work.
I think this is a fucking big
More
send.
lumber is required. More lumber is required.
Bidding.
Rip the light ghoul. We'll see if I like... It's possible I like... Upgrade to steamroller is pretty bad here. I built them with like... with the knowledge that they were pretty bad on 20 and that I would like to send. Like a real send. Okay, good enough to this, I guess.
More lumber is
Okay,
required.
pretty happy we didn't skip. I think it would have been fairly silly. Do they have any mids? Maximum 1. And none. Cool. Not bad. What's my 100 roll then, out of curiosity?
Research complete.
Dark Mage Druid, it's pretty good. And up one.
Research complete.
Into Dark Priest Ghost.
Out with it.
I'm really glad it ended, because even though my units are fucking insane, I'm built all the way back here, so it's like really hard to place everything. So I'm kinda happy it just... It is very over here, but it is very over. So yeah, cheers very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all of that. As always, thank you to my patrons. You guys are legends, and I will catch you in the next one. Cheers.